Welcome to part 3 of the TepFu Content Gym. In part 1, we talked about the 6 content cons. In part 2, we talked about the 5 content amplifier strategies. And today, we're going to talk about the 5 content muscles that you need to work out in the TepFu Content Gym. Next week, in the final part of our series, we'll be talking about the 6 content genres. I would show you that on my hand, but I don't have 6 fingers. We'll talk about the 6 content genres. And there is a 5th part to the TepFu Content Gym series. It's the 8 content sources, but you have to be in our free marketing hub group on Facebook to get access to that. So if you want to find out more, look in the comments or get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. So today we're going to talk about the 5 content muscles that you need to work out in the TepFu Content Gym. The first one is extraction. The second is paralysis. The third is concision. The fourth is projection. And the 5th muscle that you have to work out is the sizzle muscle. Right. So the first one is extraction. Quick sip of coffee. Extracting content and working this muscle to get better at extracting content is easily the most important thing you need to do in your business. There's no question, because we find time and time again, people say to us, oh, I don't know how to write content. I don't know what to write about. And after about 10 minutes, they are literally a fountain of content, because you're all experts. You're all good at what you do. You all know loads of stuff about what you do. There's no question. You just can't get it out. So the extraction muscle is really important to work it out. And we've got a lot of clever ways to work it out. One of the ways, or two of the ways you can work it out, I'll give you 2, is look around you. Where are you? First of all, what's your surroundings? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Are you in an event? Why is that relevant? And the second thing is, what objects can you see in your universe? What's around you? What's physically around you? And how do they have relevance to what it is you do for people? So where are you? Why is it relevant? And what are you doing? Why is it relevant? And what's around you? So it's actually 3. There you go. Always giving added value. The second content muscle is paralysis. You've got to exercise the muscle of not letting yourself be paralyzed by perfection, by fear of imposter syndrome, all of those things. You've got to take control and make sure when you create content, it gets out there. Do not let it sit and go nowhere because you spent time creating it. Now, sometimes it needs to be copy checked. Great, get it copy checked. If you're really an unconfident writer, get a copy editor. It's not a problem. I know a great one. Get in touch. The next content muscle you need to work out is concision. Really easy. You need to write as short, as punchy, as powerful headlines as possible. Go to Twitter. If you don't already have a Twitter account, who doesn't? And just use the original 140 characters. Write headlines. Rewrite entire sentences into 140 characters. Trust me, that is how you work your concision muscle. Projection to customer is the 4th muscle you need to work. This is all about projecting to the customer, not from your perspective, but getting inside their head and being in the customer's head. So it's about projecting into their world and talking, about things that matter to them. So that's a really important muscle to work, because otherwise you'll only talk about things that matter to you. And the last content muscle you need to work out is the sizzle muscle. Now, this is really important because people buy the sizzle, not the sausage, as the saying goes. People buy the sleep, not the mattress, is another variant. And the thing is this, you've got to get into an outcome-led mindset. Nobody cares about the features. Nobody cares about the benefits. Trust me. And it's not just me. There are buckets of research on this, buckets of information. Nobody cares about the features, the benefits. They care about what you're going to do for them. So you've got to exercise that sizzle muscle. Here are the 5 muscles again: extraction, paralysis, concision, projection to customer, and sizzle. Make sure you do all of that and your content will be punchy. It's been a great session today in the Content Gym. Don't forget, we've got 2 parts before that I hope you haven't missed, so do track back. Hopefully the links will be below. And we've got 1 part coming up next week where we'll be talking about the 6 content genres. And last but not least, don't forget, you can of course get the 8 content sources, which is the 5th and final part of the TepFu Content Gym in our free marketing help group. Just check the link below. I'm sure one of my team will put it there. And if not, get in touch. It's all free. We're here to help. That's it.